Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's how you're going to start it? Welcome back. This is the podcast Between Us Only with me, Michelle.
Me, Andrew.
Me, Andrew.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Are you tired at all?
No.
I'm a little bit tired.
I think I did too little matcha in my matcha.
Yeah.
And too much milk.
So Michelle got a storage unit. So thank you guys for that. Yeah, we have a storage unit now.
I got a storage unit. Listen, the thing is, we got a lot of yes. We got a lot of no's. Eventually, I felt like I need a storage unit. And listen, I hear you guys saying, oh, you're just going to be collecting a bunch of stuff in a storage unit and you're just going to do this and this and that. Like, I get it. But the storage unit is very organized.
I mean, we've had it for a couple days, so.
No, I know, but I've organized it a lot. Like the bins that I've gotten, I've named everything on top of. Everything is in Swedish.
That's typically how storage units start, though.
Yeah, I know, I get
and
that.
Then what happens? I saw how much headspace we had. I'm already envisioning it. It's going to fill up to the top, and then like when we have to move, like that's going to be a nightmare. It is literally going to be a nightmare. All right, and
it's going to be fun, especially if everything is in boxes.
And
that's the only thing. Like, I don't want, like, I look into the other storage units down there, and it just looks like people just got, like, bits and pieces of small things that they just threw in there.
Okay, but that's...
And I'm just like, that's
those people probably didn't get their storage unit a couple days ago.
Yeah.
They probably got it, and they're like, oh, I'll be organized.
But I
and
also
then
saw
it turned
two
into
other storage units that are very organized down there.
Yeah, and they were full as shit. And it's... listen to me. The storage unit has already started off bad. I was like, I'm gonna be a good husband and help Michelle put this stuff down there because she was like packing up all these containers, and I was like, I'll help her. Well, I fucking cracked my rib.
I told him he didn't have to help me.
I cracked. I don't know which one it's called, but I cracked
a rib. Yeah. How did you crack a rib?
Well, it's the storage unit's fault and your fault, but yeah. So she decided to pack up my skateboard, and when we were going down there, I thought I would do a trick.
Can I just tell you the story about the skateboard? Is this when we still had the Honda back 2 years ago, or when we first met? You always kept your skateboard in the trunk. Yeah. And then I took over the Honda when we got the BMW, and it kept staying in the trunk. And then I eventually cleaned out the trunk, and then the skateboard ended up in our closet. And then it's been laying there for 4.5 years.
Yeah, I don't skate anymore. Clearly,
exactly.
That's why I fucking ate shit.
In my head, I'm like, that's an item that we're putting in the storage unit.
Yeah. And so that was part of the first haul down to the storage unit. And I don't know, we'll just play a video that's right here that you'll see. And I look stupid. First of all, let me say this. I haven't skated in a couple years. The board had grip tape. I tried to re-grip it like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I wanted to re-grip it because it's like a cruiser board. It's just to cruise around on. And I ripped the grip tape off, but then I couldn't get all of it off. But there's missing grip on the nose and pretty much where the part you want grip to be when you're doing an ollie. And there's this bank, a curb to a bank in the driveway area, and I've always wanted to like ollie into it. And
for people that don't understand that, there's a ramp down to the floor below in the garage, and there's like a sideway edge.
Yeah, and I just wanted to go ollie onto it and go down the bank into the lower level of the garage. And I caught my back truck and fucking slammed so hard. And it looks so stupid on the video. Like, it doesn't look like I know what I'm doing. But it was the hardest I've fallen in many years. And I went right to my rib, and I cracked one of my ribs. So It's been a painful
And then he's mad at
week.
me for getting a storage
It's the
unit.
storage unit's fault, though. So this is what happens when people get storage units. You fucking break a rib.
It's okay. You never have to step foot in that storage unit again.
But that's not true, because when you're going down there by yourself, I feel bad, and then I feel like I have to go, and now I have a storage unit.
Yes.
No, it's stupid.
Yes. But we're happy. We're happy we have a storage unit.
Michelle's happy.
I'm also happy because I managed to negotiate our lease
Yeah, she did.
down.
Mm-hmm.
So, girl math, we're not even paying for the storage unit anymore.
I guess. So.
Because I'm smart.
Yeah. It's 1 year anniversary of starting the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, it was a couple of days ago.
Whatever. It's been 1 year. 1 year of doing this podcast.
I think it was like end of August.
Mm-hmm. Which we need to get better about posting videos.
We do. We've been slacking. I think it was 3 weeks ago we dropped the last one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
we have a lot of updates today.
Yeah, we have a lot of updates.
We have a lot of things to talk about.
So yeah, happy 1 year anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Good work.
Good work.
Yeah, very good work.
I have a trivia game that I put together for Andrew. Do you want to do that now, or are we saving that for later?
We could do.
Or do you want to do like little updates?
Let's do updates since we're doing updates.
Okay. So we've kind of been on a health kick these last 2 weeks.
Have we?
Yes, because we've been taking care of stuff that we've been checking off our health stuff.
Yeah.
So this is like the first time we have insurance and
so thank God
forever.
I have SAG insurance, which is like really good insurance apparently. But we've been we got it back in April, and then like we kept saying like, oh, we should set up like a dentist appointment and a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
And we keep saying it, and then finally we did that this last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the dentist, and Michelle has all 4 wisdom teeth that need to be pulled. So that's not going to be fun.
I want a second opinion on that.
Why?
Just because I feel like that's like American standards to pull it out. I think in Sweden they wouldn't even tell me to pull it out. Because they're not even out yet. I don't even know if my family has pulled out their wisdom teeth. I don't think so. I think my brother still have all of his teeth in.
I don't know. Well, I had all my wisdom teeth pulled out when I was 18.
Yeah. So I think that's like an American thing. So I'm like, I don't even know if I do need.
What did your parents say? Did your parents say they would think you should do a second opinion?
I mean,
we're not going. If we go to another dentist,
no. I'm not gonna go to another dentist here.
I'm just saying, if we do, they're gonna be like, yeah, you have all your wisdom teeth.
I'm just saying, like, if we go to Sweden before I schedule an appointment to take my wisdom teeth out, I want to go to the dentist in Sweden.
I know a common thing is that when you have your wisdom teeth coming in, especially how our dentist said that they were going towards your back molars, it's going to push all your teeth. Yeah. And apparently they're painful when they're coming up. It's like teething pretty much. But I had all 4 of mine removed, and I don't really remember it because I was super high, but it wasn't that bad.
But I mean, if it ended up me taking out all of my wisdom teeth, I guess we'll.
I just say if our insurance covers it, we might as well get it done. But sure, do a second opinion in Sweden. I don't know.
Or maybe I can just do like a Swedish doctor, like a dentist appointment from Zoom.
That's
like from here, because then I can talk to a dentist.
Well, what you could do is we can request your X-rays from Dr. Dang, and then have them sent to a Swedish dentist and be like, hey, they're saying.
Because I have a dentist in Sweden.
Yeah, and then be like, hey, they're saying that I need to get my wisdom teeth removed. What do you think?
Yeah, can I get a second opinion? We can do that.
Okay, and then we went to a doctor, which we found You found a really nice doctor.
I found a really nice doctor. Yeah. Well, you got the dentist because that's so
the dentist used to be used to work with my sister back in Spokane at Sunrise Dental, and then he's originally from Orange County, so he moved here with his once he got married. He moved here with his wife, and
He moved back.
I think he has kids. I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, he opened up his practice here in California. But he's a really nice lady. So it's or nice. He's a nice lady. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice lady.
He's a nice guy. But the reason why I said that is because every time I'm in his chair, all he talks about is my sister.
Yeah.
And how great it was when he worked with her and she was like really good at her job. And so it's like, it's nice. Like, I mean, I hate going to the dentist. I fucking hate it. I hate going to the doctors too. I don't like doing either.
You don't
of those
like
things.
anything healthcare related.
Well, no. I like to take care of myself and I like being healthy. I just don't like going into these places.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I didn't get it now. I got it back in 2023. I got the app ZocDoc.
Zoc. Is it Zoc or
ZocDoc? So C-O.
Yeah.
C.
Zoc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you're saying sock doc. And then when you say Z, you're like Z.
ZocDoc.
But you still say S though. That's what's weird.
Yeah, but I can't pronounce
I know.
Z.
It just
Is
confuses
it
me.
Z?
Z.
Z. It's the same thing every time I used to say Hertzberg, and they're like, "Can you spell it out?" And I went Hertz, like zebra, Berg. But
That's good. Yeah.
But I got that app like in 2023. I saw that I still have my login, and it was because, do you remember when I had these breakouts under my eyes? Yeah. And I went to see a dermatologist.
Yeah.
And
you should check if that dermatologist is covered under our health insurance.
I think she is, but she's like down in Orange County. Like even further than.
Okay, never mind.
Like when I told her, because she was like one that took new patients without any health insurance.
Yeah.
So that's why she was so far away. I really liked her. I really did. But I went on the app and you can like put in your. I would love to be sponsored by that app for our podcast.
This episode is sponsored by ZocDoc.
No, it's
Zoc.
not.
With a Z.
It's not.
Zebra.
I wish, but no.
Zebra.
But you literally just put in like your health insurance and then what you're looking for, what kind of treatment you're looking for. And I was looking for annual physical checkup. And this girl, Lucy, came up in Glendale and she was amazing.
Yeah.
She was really, really good.
Let's not say where we're going, but yeah.
Well, I mean, they don't know where we live just because where we go.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, let's not give exact details.
I'm not giving exact. I give a name and a location that's very big.
Too many names already.
Whatever.
No, the doctor's lovely though.
They're not gonna find her. They don't know how she spells her
Well,
name.
you're giving out all these.
We can bleep the name, okay?
I'm just saying.
I can bleep the name.
But no, she's super nice. Michelle got a pap smear.
I did. I did get a pap smear and a boob squeeze. I don't know what they're called here.
A boob squeeze.
I got a boob squeeze and a pap.
Mammogram.
Yeah, mammogram.
Is it just like is that a mammogram when they just check?
Not really. I think it's like
a mammogram.
What I've been hearing from my mom.
A mammogram.
A mammogram. What I heard from my mom is like you put your boob and then they like.
I mean, they're checking for breast cancer.
They push it and then they like do an X-ray on your
Oh,
titties.
okay. So then a mammogram.
Yeah, that's a mammogram.
Yeah, because I mean, just mammogram sounds like they're doing it's using a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what she did on me is like when you just put your arm up and then they like
do the
touch.
Circular motions.
Yeah, they touch and they like check for lumps.
I did that too this morning.
No, you didn't.
For you.
Yeah, did you find any?
I didn't find any. She's good.
And I
You're
got
all clear.
Thank you. Nice. And then we just did an annual checkup, and then we're going back next week to do blood work. We're going back tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, now that you know what a pap smear is, now when we play doctor in the bedroom, you can give me pointers on when I give you a pap
You're
smear.
so dumb. I'm pretty sure I've done a pap smear before.
Okay.
Like I'm 99% sure I did one in 2022.
Yeah.
After
I never
our
had
wedding.
one.
Good. You should. I don't know where they would go in.
I don't
to
either.
swab.
I never had one, so I don't know.
But, and I'm happy because I did my vision test in the summer. So you have to go in and do a vision test.
No, I don't. For what? I'm not going to an eye doctor to do my eyes. I don't need to. I got my eyes checked before
BDB?
before BDB. They checked for.
No, they just measured it.
They measured it, but she was looking at my eyes and she was saying that there was no.
Oh, you had like sun freckles.
Yeah, but she was saying that she's like keep an eye on that for like what is it
I don't know.
hold on, let me think.
He's thinking.
What is it? Cancer in the eye. I keep wanting to say glucose, but it's not that. It's
glaucoma.
Glaucoma. There you go. That's in the eye, right? Isn't that cancer in the eye?
I have no idea.
Glaucoma?
That was just the only word that came up in my head.
I'm pretty sure it's glaucoma. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, yeah, my vision's not great, but I don't need glasses. When I wear my glasses, my vision is worse.
That's because your prescription is not accurate.
No, it's not that. It's not that. When I put my prescription on, I see good.
Yeah.
It's not that they hurt. They don't hurt my eyes. They don't do any of that. But when I take them off, then I'm like, and it's because my eyes get adjusted to seeing.
Your eyes
good.
are getting worse from not wearing the glasses.
That is not true. That is
true. And you know how I know that?
Mm-mm.
Because Isabella is literally working as a, what is it called?
I don't believe it.
I want to say orthodox, but that's not what it's called.
Or an glaucoma.
We're talking too much medical terms that we have no idea what it's called.
Optics.
Yeah, an optic.
Optometrist.
Yeah, no, I don't know. In Sweden, it's called optiker.
Optiker.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just stick with that.
But the only thing that I want to go and get looked up lastly is...
I don't know if our insurance covers vision.
I don't care. We don't have to do vision. I don't have to do vision, so I don't care if you don't want to do vision. But I want to do a skin screening.
Yeah, that's why I was saying let's go to the lady you went to already, but if she's like super... I don't care if she's super far away.
I'll look up where she is.
If you like her, it's fine.
Yeah, we can do maybe a double appointment when we're going down to Orange County.
But yeah, we felt very adult this past week.
Yeah.
For doing all
a lot
of
of
that.
adult points.
Yeah, but not adult points for cracking my rib. That was, I seriously, that hurts so bad.
Well, that was before we did all of this.
Yeah, but that was like also kind of enticed.
You lost 5 adult points and then you kind of gained like 4.
Yeah, but the cracking of the
like
rib
10.
was like motivated to like do the doctor stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for the storage unit.
Yeah, I blame these people.
Yeah. I'm going to Cincinnati this coming week with the boys and gal. Olivia will be coming with us.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Did they announce that? I don't know.
I think she is.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know
sure.
if they announced any of that.
I think I saw that. I
Hopefully
think
they
J.R.
did.
Ward put it on her.
Yeah.
I think she did.
So yeah, what other updates are there? We went to the farmer's market today.
We did
and
go to the farmer's market.
We weren't going to buy anything, but we ended up buying quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, we bought some berries.
We bought
pears.
pears.
We got basil and tomatoes.
And then we got smoothies.
Because it's tomato season.
We got smoothies. We got coffee. And we got gas. So we spent about $250 today.
And we got cat food.
Not
at the farmer's market.
So we were going to go and just walk and enjoy each other's company, but instead we went and spent like $300. So
we did not. We spent maybe
if we add everything up, it's probably $300.
Well, I'm just thinking like just the farmer's market, we spend maybe like $100.
Add everything up. We went to just be like, we're not going to spend any money today, and we went and spent a bunch of money. So, but it was fun. Oh, I saw the actor.
Why you snapping and pointing?
Because I forgot his name. He plays Dr. Octavius in Spider-Man. Doc Ock.
he's the spider.
He's the
spider
original.
boy.
He's the only Doc Ock that was ever portrayed in any of the live actions, but he's Peter Parker's Doc Ock. And then when they had Tom Holland's multiverse Spider-Man, where Andrew
back.
Garfield and Tobey Maguire come in, yeah, that Doc Ock comes into that one. But yeah, he was just strolling along. I don't know why I forget his fucking name. Great
That's
actor.
like so funny when you're in L.A. and you just casually.
Well, nobody. I don't think anybody. He was kind of incognito a bit, like he. But I'm like good at faces. I'm not
You
great.
are.
I'm not great at names, but I'm like I can spot faces,
Yeah.
and I'm good at hearing voices.
Yeah, you
Like
are.
literally,
You're very
I hear
good at
voices
hearing
right now. Michelle's wearing pants underneath that, so
I am wearing pants. I know
There's
it
shorts. There's shorts underneath, but when I was,
I would never wear a short dress while podcasting. That's too dangerous territory.
yeah, but when
Also,
we
this
were
is like, it's a little bit too big, so I'm sorry that you guys see me just.
when we were starting and I was like adjusting the angle, I was like, babe, it looks literally like I can see your vagina. Vagina.
Mahudilutiu.
But yeah, she's wearing shorts under that. So if you're like trying to pause the frame to see,
And be like, oh my god.
yeah, that's not her actual flower. That is a printed flower between her legs. So moving on.
No, but the farmer's market, I'm so excited we went there today.
Mhm.
I really want to. Honestly, like, I would love to go there, like even weekly or bi-weekly on Sundays.
Well, weekly would be expensive. Bi-weekly is a little bit more reasonable.
Well, then we don't have to buy, this is the first time we went there in like a year and a half.
Yeah, but this is the first time you've asked me to go.
I know,
with
but
you
I'm just saying, like,
in a year
if
and a
we
half.
go weekly or bi-weekly, like, we don't have to buy coffee. We can make coffee at home. We don't have to
which
get.
I wanted
we
to
don't
do
ha-
today, but you
we don't
said
have
we're
to
gonna
get
get
a
coffee.
smoothie. We don't have to do like.
Well, I like the smoothie.
I like the smoothie too, but we can make it at home. It was literally kale, spinach, apple,
but it was
and
nice
lemon and
watching
ginger.
someone else make it.
So silly.
But I wouldn't mind going there like bi-weekly and just getting like blueberries and strawberries and like little things.
I love getting stuff that's in season.
I
And like
also
right now, there's a lot of like root vegetables and there's a lot of tomatoes in season right now.
I would like to buy eggs there.
Yeah.
I don't mind buying eggs at Costco in bulk, but I feel like the eggs at this farmer's market might be a little bit better. I trust that the chickens might be taken care of a
Like,
little
I'd
bit
rather buy veggies at the farmer's market than at
veggies
Costco.
and eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm fine with that.
But it's just like, I think that's a very cozy fall tradition that I want to
Yeah.
start doing.
It was hot today though, so
Yeah, but it's not always going to be this hot.
I just wish we would have got up earlier. We went to bed late.
We did go to bed very late. And we were planning on being there at 8 and we got there at 9.
Yeah.
So
So
shit happens.
yes. What other updates?
We're in September now,
Yes,
which
we are.
means it's officially fall.
Next month I will be 2 years sober too.
Yeah. Well,
The end of
in
next
2 months.
month.
In 2 months, because
I just like to
I don't-
just give me this. In
No, no.
October I'm gonna be 2 years sober.
November 1st.
Yeah, but
November 1st is your 2 year sober, because you were not sober October 31st, 2023.
well, if we're gonna be technical, I was still probably a little bit drunk on November 1st
Okay,
with
but
how much
you
alcohol I
didn't. You
drank.
didn't consume
So
any alcohol.
technically, November
didn't-
2nd.
You
is
didn't consume any alcohol.
Yeah, but it was if I would have cut my arm open and drank
You
my
are
blood,
so
I would have
dumb.
definitely tasted liquor.
You were so dumb.
Okay, yeah. We're in September. We are now officially allowed to start watching fall movies, but not
I've been
Hocus
begging.
Pocus. We're
I've
not
been
watching
begging.
Hocus Pocus
We're
till
not-
October.
That's fine.
I want to watch Hocus Pocus on like the night before Halloween or Halloween,
That's
depending
fine.
on what we're doing on Halloween, because we might be
That's
going to
completely
Joseph's
fine. Yeah,
Joseph's thing. But
that's completely fine.
um,
What other fall movies can you think of? That's not like Halloween movies, like just fall movies.
I tried to watch Mystic Pizza last night with Julia Roberts. That's like a That's a Mystic Pizza. When Harry Met Sally. You've Got Mail.
I feel like any British movie is kind of folly.
The Holiday. The Holiday is very. I know The Holiday is Christmas, but the scene with Jack Black when he's just like talking about the Santa Ana winds or something.
Yeah.
That whole scene gives me fall vibes.
It does, but it's like
fall in LA.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that movie.
I love that movie. I'm trying to think of any.
The Holidays look, I think, okay to watch around
I
Halloween.
think Knives Out is a fall movie.
We already watched that.
No,
We already watched it. It's over. We're done with that one this year.
I'm really excited that they're making a third one.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Jeremy Renner is in it.
Keen about the second Knives Out movie.
The second one was not good, but the third one is gonna have Josh Brolin and Jeremy Renner. I don't know who else is in it, but those two guys are in it, and I love those guys. Those guys are great. It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I think
it kind of felt too more like how the first one felt.
Well, they went tropical with the second one because they're on an island, the glass house or whatever, the glass onion, and it's not like the acting wasn't bad. I just think the plot was like they just tried to do too much. Maybe I don't know.
It was like because the first one was such a success. I feel like the first Knives Out movie kind of opened up the whole like murder mystery genre because after that movie released, like everybody was doing murder mystery.
Yeah. I know that's the industry for you.
And then they were like, oh, now we have to do another movie that's gonna top that, and then they went like over the top. That's like kind of how they did with Happy Gilmore.
Oh my God, can we talk about that? This is what we keep forgetting. No, we didn't talk about it. We keep forgetting about talking about this, but I keep making a point. I love Adam Sandler. Yeah. Okay, I love the guy. I would, if I met him, I would just want to shake his hand and tell him thank you for everything he's done for the world. Okay.
Yeah.
But
for the industry.
I don't even give a fuck about the industry. I'm talking about the world. Okay. His movies are amazing. Click is a classic, and if you don't cry at that movie, you are a heartless person. One of the saddest movies I've ever seen. But hold on, we were so excited. We were so excited for Happy Gilmore 2. Like every so often I would just go to Netflix just to look at the reminder of when it's going to come out. And I would just like, I'm so excited. The plot was fucking crazy. Yeah. This is what I think the writer's room was. They just put a bunch of fucking ideas on the wall, and they got like a shotgun with darts and shotgunned like 50 darts, and they're like, we're going to do all of that and put it into one movie. It was just too much.
It was too much.
And it didn't need to be too much. It was like...
Because the first movie is so simple. And that's what makes it so good.
Yes, it was a simple story about a man that was trying to
buy back his grandma's house.
Buy back his grandma's house with something he wasn't passionate about. He was passionate about hockey. And then he found out that he was really good at golf.
He was an underdog going into a competition.
Yeah, and he didn't take it too seriously because he didn't think of himself as a golfer. Where do you go with that? Where do you go with that for number 2? You don't kill his wife.
Wait.
Wait.
This is gonna be a plot. This is gonna be.
Listen to me. If you haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2,
fast forward. Like 5 minutes.
If you haven't seen it, don't watch it. It's not good. So just watch Happy Gilmore 1. Go watch Click if you haven't seen it because it's excellent, and then watch the rest of his movies. But yeah, it hurt my heart because it was just like, why did you have to do this?
Yeah.
Like the whole idea of the game is like they were making the fucking ground wobble. Like they just changed the game of golf to. And this is the other problem with it. We just got done watching Stick with Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Phenomenal show. That was on Apple, right?
Yeah.
Phenomenal show. Phenomenal golf show. You have everything. You have like the game of golf. You have good characters, a good story.
Kind of similar to Happy Gilmore 1 with like a guy who
down and out.
Yeah, he's an underdog. He's super good at golf. He doesn't really feel passionate about it, at least not at first. and then like someone is pushing him to still.
And it's just some really great moments between the characters, and then we cried in a couple moments of it. It's a good show. Watch Stick with Owen Wilson. Great show.
Great show.
But yeah, we saw that, and I was like getting all hyped for Happy Gilmore. I was like, damn, this is like a good primer for that. And then
Happy Gilmore came out on.
And I just remember being like flabbergasted by it. I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like every 5 minutes something new is introduced, and it was just more insane than the last thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say there wasn't like maybe a couple good moments. Like it's Adam Sandler on screen is
entertaining.
Yeah, he's good. So it's just like you're gonna find things that are great, but it's just like I see a missed opportunity of like making a classic film, and they should have just made it a simple story. They shouldn't have fucking killed off his wife. I was mad about that.
Yeah.
She looks great. There's no reason to kill her off. Usually they do that in movies. It's because like the other actor doesn't want to act anymore. They're like, I don't want to fucking be in it. They had fucking Shooter McGavin back. They had all the people they could be in the show, and they just were like, we're gonna go the fuck over here. It's gonna be completely off track and crazy.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to do that. So that's
it was too much.
But if any sorry, I'm
no, you good.
If anybody that knows Adam Sandler and sees this, you don't need to convey this to him because I love the guy. And I don't like talking shit about movies because it's really hard to make a movie. But what they did was way harder. They could have just made it more simple, and it would have been awesome.
We rewrote the script multiple times.
Yeah, what was the plot you came up with?
I don't remember.
I don't really remember either.
I don't remember either. But neither of our plots was killing off the
wife. The wife was involved.
Yeah.
And then even like Ben Stiller's character, that was like they went a little bit too much with that. I don't know, God, but I loved his character in the first one. I mean, it's just damn. But it's like I feel like the people in charge, it's like they're like, we need to go big. We're competing with blockbuster hits. We need to do this and this and that. It's just like, no, dude.
And I do like that they included like a bunch of real golf pros. I like that, but they should have done it in a traditional sense.
Yeah.
Like in a traditional golf. Like you don't have to reinvent the wheel here.
Yeah. There, that was a good one.
The wheel is fine.
That's a soundbite right there. Well said, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But Knives Out is a fall movie.
Yeah, Knives Out for sure is a fall movie. What else is a fall movie?
I know there's like movies that I know that I like that are giving me fall vibes, but I know you wouldn't like them because they're more like chick flicks.
One that keeps coming up is like, what is it? The Talented Mr. Fox, or what is it called?
I don't know that one.
It's like the claymation. I think George Clooney plays the voice of him.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's like, it's a claymation.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Like Wallace and Gromit or whatever that.
Like Coraline. Coraline's kind of a fall movie.
Is Coraline a claymation?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like a fall movie, but more kind of spooky Halloween.
It is. I'm trying to think of Tim Burton without making them like. Because, like, Corpse Bride is a Halloween movie.
Yeah, but it kind of...
Sleepy Hollow is a Halloween movie.
Sleepy Hollow is kind of like fall vibes, though, too.
Sweeney Todd, is that a Halloween movie?
I'm not a fan of Sweeney Todd.
I'm not the biggest fan of Sweeney Todd
I've tried to sit down and watch it. I've never actually finished it.
Yeah.
I've literally never finished it, because every time he starts singing, and I like musicals, but when he's... I don't know. I just didn't... It didn't jive with me, you know? If you have any really good fall recommendations,
not Halloween, fall.
Yeah, fall. I'm sure Michelle and I have seen it because like every year I go like deep dive and like I will show her movies that I've never even heard of before. That's like they're typically like early 90s rom-coms that are like fall vibes. But if you have anything, just give us a list, and even though we've probably watched it, we'll watch it again.
The Lake House is a fall movie.
Yeah. I can't think right now.
I can't
my
think
brain
of
is
any.
not. I was looking at a list last night.
But I'm just like I'm getting so into fall that I'm just like I'm thinking of these like fall activities that I want to do.
Yeah.
Like I want to go apple picking.
Mm-hmm. and get some apple cider when we get to make it at that orchard.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Like I want to bake more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to bake more.
I want her to bake more too.
I want to bake more pies and stuff, and I want to do more like soups and stews. I want to go to like the farm that we went to in the summer, but go there again because we went there in
We went there.
We went there in 2020, I think.
We went there kind of like right before I shaved my head, remember?
Yeah, but I'm talking about in 2020. We went there for the pumpkin patch. That was the first time ever.
Oh, the first time we ever went there.
We went there.
Yeah.
But I want to go back there for the pumpkin patch. Like, I don't want to buy a pumpkin.
I do. Why would we not? If we're going to a if we're going to a pumpkin patch, you buy a pumpkin.
They mold so fast.
No,
we can
no,
buy
no,
like
no,
small
no,
pumpkins.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Are we carving it?
This is what I'm saying.
Do
If we get it, no, why don't we get it to make pumpkin pie or something? We don't have to buy it just to carve it. I do like carving pumpkins closer to Halloween.
Yeah.
You know, but we can just get those at the store because they're gonna fucking
I don't
raw.
wanna carve a pumpkin.
That is a Halloween tradition. You have to make jack-o'-lanterns. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Are we not celebrating Halloween? Because if we're not celebrating Halloween, then we're not watching Halloween movies.
Okay,
whole
we'll go
thing.
there. We'll go there in October, so we can get pumpkins.
Well, what something
what
I've
I'm
always wanted to do. I don't even know what part of the pumpkin you use to make pumpkin pie. I don't even understand it.
The actual meat of the pumpkin.
Like, and you do it just like a jack-o'-lantern. You scoop the insides out, or like
no, that's
you
the
cut
inside.
it. You cut
That's
it.
when you get the pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. Which like doing that is also fun, where you like salt it and bake the seeds. Have you ever done that?
Probably roast them. Yeah.
That's a fun thing to do. I don't really like it because it feels like I'm eating wood and they get stuck in my gums.
Pumpkin. Yeah,
But
it gets stuck in my braces.
I'm just very confused on like how you make a pie out of it, and I would be interested to watch you do it.
The side.
I'd be interested to watch you do it.
You know how when we do the butternut squash, how we shave the outside.
That's what you do.
And then you have like the meat of this butternut squash that you slice up and then you
Make it
boil
into a puree.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's how you do with pumpkin. I think I've never done.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to watch you do it.
You love to watch me do it.
I would love to manage you in the kitchen while you do it to make sure you don't break anything or burn anything.
I live with.
I'd like to be the manager of the baking of the pie.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you'll be the
but
labor.
No, I want to go there to that farm because they also have fall produce that you can pick on the farm.
All right.
So I want to get some stuff there.
That sounds lovely. I would love to do all of that. Since we're talking about sad fall.
And that was not at all what we were talking about, but sure,
Halloween.
we can go back there.
Well, no, I was going to. Should I read a thing of the? As soon as I make a suggestion, Michelle's be like, "We're actually going to take a break."
No, read it.
Okay.
Read it.
So, I did an interview with Stephanie on Instagram Live, and from that, when I was talking about like my character journal, there's a lot of stuff in here, and things that I just write like as the character and stuff. But people were requesting that I read something from it, and I was saying that I probably shouldn't because it would probably worry people. But I'm gonna read a portion of it.
So wait, when did you write this? Let people know.
I don't know. This was when I was in Atlanta filming.
Mm-hmm.
So when was that? This was pretty early. I think I wrote
October?
this before we even started. Like I was there, but
so like a year ago, September.
But I don't know. I honestly, when I read through this, like some of this stuff, I don't even remember writing it, which is weird, right?
It wasn't you. It was Zsadist.
No, but like I genuinely like don't remember. But okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. The darkness is all I know. It's where I belong, where I've always belonged. The shadows are my only companions, the only things that don't recoil when they see me coming. Everyone else, they take one look at me and they know. They see the scars, the slave bands, and they know what I am, what I've been made into. Filth, a weapon of pain, a monster. How could I be anything else? The mistress made sure of that. She didn't just take my body, she took my soul, ripped it to shreds, and left it bleeding out on the cold stone floor of her hell. I still feel her touch, her nails digging into my skin, her voice dripping with that sick pleasure. I can still hear her laughter mocking me, telling me I'm nothing but her toy, her slave. She was right. I am nothing, less than nothing. And that's all I'll ever be. No matter how many lessers I kill, no matter how much blood I spill, it won't change what's underneath. This filth that coats me, every inch of me, it's soaked in too deep. I scrub and I scrub, but it won't come off. The dirt isn't on my skin, it's in my blood, it's in my bones. I am impure, polluted from the inside out. Even my brothers, they try, but they'll never understand. How could they? They don't know what it's like to be used, to be broken down until there's nothing left but pieces. I see it in their eyes when they look at me. Pity, fear, they see what I am, what I've become. And they know there's no fixing it, no fixing me. I'm too far gone. And Fury still thinks he can save me. After all these years, he hasn't learned that some things can't be saved. Some things are too broken, too twisted. He threw his life away from me, but he doesn't realize that he's clinging to a ghost. The brother he's looking for, the twin he lost, died a long time ago. All that's left is this thing, a scarred, violent shell. I can't let anyone get close. It's better that way, safer for them and for me. If they knew what I really am, they'd run screaming, or worse, they'd try to help, and then I'd have to push them away, hurt them to make sure they stay away. It's the only way to keep them safe from me. Because the truth is, I don't know how to be anything but this. I don't know how to live in the light. The darkness is my only home, my prison, and I'll stay here. It's where I belong, alone, with my rage and my pain. It's all I deserve. It's all I'll ever have. I'm not one of the living. I'm just waiting to die.
Whew. Sheesh.
So,
I mean, it's very beautifully written. You sound like a tortured soul.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even really remember writing that.
Yeah.
But I was also like going over Z's book a lot. So it's like, I feel like, I don't know. But there's that. There's some other shit in there that's like
way darker.
Yeah, like just like there's one page where I just write over and over again where like I'm impure, I'm filth, I'm impure. It's just like scratched into there, like multiple pages of just writing that. Because I was like, I'm hoping that if like you can get into like a flow of just like putting that into your subconscious, you know?
You can fuck up your own self-image. Got it.
Well, this is one of the things playing Z is like I've had something that I've worked on.
Yeah.
Since I stopped skateboarding, because when I was like 24 when I got hurt, that I had like this voice in my head when I was skateboarding, like when I didn't land a trick, I'd be like, you're a fucking piece of shit, you suck. Like I had that negative voice that like I always thought helped push me. And then like something I would do when I would be like jumping down a staircase or whatever, and like you don't land it or you don't commit, I would get up and I would hit myself in the head with my skateboard, and I would say, fucking do it right here. Like I would yell at myself, and I looked crazy, like because people that would be like filming me and stuff to get the land, they would constantly be like, okay. But that negative talk I would do to myself, I always thought it helped motivate me to land the trick and like to get out of my head and just like commit to the trick, you know?
Yeah.
So once I left that life behind, not by choice, when I was getting into acting and stuff, I realized like I had like really low confidence and like didn't believe in myself, and that negative talk didn't really help me at all. But it's something that I've always been working on, because I mean I do it all the time, like I still do it. But once I got cast as Zsadist, I was like, oh, this negative internal like monologue, like I'm really good at
towards
that.
the character.
Yeah, I'm like I'm so good at that. And so then but it's like this weird satisfaction in a way, because like I've said this before to you, like it's a negative way to go about it, but with like a positive outcome, you know? Because like if I play Z better, then it's like I get like a positive reaction. So it's like I'm putting myself through this like negative mindset, but then I get something positive out of it. I'm gonna quit saying positive.
As long as you know in here that this is not you. You need to be able to separate the character from yourself.
Yeah, but yes, which is the trick, I think.
Yeah.
You know, but it's hard because like I'm constantly trying to blur the lines of like my imagination and reality to like make myself believe the given circumstances of what's happening, you know?
Yeah.
And like that's all you're trying to do is like you're trying to trick yourself into believing what's happening when you're acting.
Yeah.
So it's like it's counterintuitive to be like, or counterproductive. I don't even know what I just said means. I don't even. It's counterproductive to like to put yourself into your imagination and like truly try to wholeheartedly believe it, but then also being like, well, this isn't real. Like it's I don't know. It's just like it's a balancing act. Full circle. I released a editorial with an interview in it called The Balancing Act. Check it out.
Go check it out right now.
Yeah, go watch it.
Oh, wait. Okay, good.
Okay. No, but yeah, I just wanted to include this little piece. Maybe I'll share more.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay. Well, let's take a little break.
We're gonna take a little break.
I need to pee.
Michelle needs to pee. I'm gonna give her a pap smear and then we'll be back. All right, see you guys soon. And we're back. Did you grab your iPad?
Yes.
Welcome to Between Us Only. This is Andrew Biernat, and this is my wife Michelle, and we're gonna be back. 3, 2, 1, and we're back.
We've been watching HBO too much. We watched all of that guy's anime movies.
What is his goddamn name? Micah keeps telling us his name.
It's like Hayaso Misaki.
Is that so the director of Spirited Away.
It's HM.
So the director of Spirited Away. We've been on a huge anime kick, and we've been watching. We literally have watched all of his movies except for like Lupin 3 or something.
Yeah.
Castle in the Sky. I don't even know.
Something Castle.
His first ever movie that he made.
From 1979.
His directorial debut.
Yes.
But yeah, I want to watch that because I want to finish all of his movies. I want to watch all of his movies, and we can check that off the list.
Yeah.
But Porco Rosso was great.
Porco Rosso was great.
Michael Keaton is the voice of Porco Rosso in that, which was cool.
Whisper of the Heart was great.
Whisper of the Heart was really good. What was the little fairy one? The little
Arietti.
That was good too. What was another really good one we liked? Return of the Cat was awful. That one sucked.
I blame the drawing style from the early 2000s.
Yeah, but it's like the story wasn't really there for me, you know? But
yeah,
doesn't matter.
I like the little Easter eggs that he put in some other movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun. All right. Should we do...
All right. So we're celebrating 1 year with the podcast. So I put together a little trivia game. I'm going to do this because I don't want you to see the screen. I can't see the screen. Okay. So I'm going to ask Andrew questions.
Okay.
Should I wait to reveal the answers until the end? I'm gonna wait. Like,
is that my first question?
No.
Ask me another one.
I'm gonna ask you the questions. You're gonna give me answers, and then once we're done, I'm gonna go through with all the right answers.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. First one. How many episodes have we released?
I'm getting a flush of answers. 37.
Okay.
Is that right?
I said I'm giving you the answers after.
Okay.
Which one is our longest episode, and how long is it?
I don't even know the names of our episodes, so that's
well,
a
you
tough
can just say
question.
like the number. You know, like episode or episode.
Didn't we do one that was like 3 hours long, like a little over 3?
Okay.
Was it like one of our earlier episodes when we were still when we were shooting in the other room? Was it the one where I sing Dracula?
Okay.
That's my answer. The Dracula episode.
Okay.
It's getting kind of hard to believe things are going to get better. I don't know.
Okay. Which one of our episode had got the most views?
Wasn't it the one we returned from? It's like 7,000 views. It's when we returned from New York, right?
The New York episode?
I think so, right?
Okay. And you said how many views?
It's like 7,436.
Okay.
Do you remember that number? Because if that's right, I'm going to freak out.
It's not.
Okay.
Do you want me to just... I'm going to
No.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. Wait, actually, yeah, because I'm going to forget everything I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Okay,
too. So let's do from the beginning.
Okay.
How many episodes have we released? You said 37.
Yeah.
The right answer is 34. This will be our 35th episode.
That's pretty close.
I mean... Sure.
I was in the 30s.
Sure. Which one is our longest episode? You said the Dracula musical.
Is that right?
That is wrong.
Damn it. Which one?
So our longest episode is Happy Valentine's Day.
What did we do that day?
We're back. Did you miss us? Episode 23. The episode is 2 hours and 32 minutes.
What did we do for Valentine's Day?
I don't know.
Were we up here when we were filming, or did we?
Yep.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, we're up here.
This is not good.
That's our longest episode.
Okay.
Which episode has got the most views?
I was right on that one.
You were wrong.
What?
So the one when we came back from New York was New York. And that's episode 30, I think.
Okay.
Or 32.
Okay. But what's the one?
No, it's 30.
I don't care. What's
The one that we have the most views is Vacation Hiatus and BDB Secrets, episode 31. So that's after we were in Sweden.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I thought. I confused those two with the New York one.
And we got 7.9 thousand views on that one.
That was pretty close.
We have
though.
7.9 views.
I
on
was
that
pretty
right
close.
now.
I said 7.4.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave you a whole number, but it was 7.4.
Yeah. Next one is which episode has the most comments?
Probably the BDB secret ones. No. Oh, no. Maybe this last one with the storage unit.
And how many comments do you think?
120.
So the episode with the most comments is...
The storage one.
No.
Okay, which one?
It is the Vacation Hiatus and BDB Secrets.
Okay, well, that was my first one, so let's just say I said that.
It's 142 comments.
I was off.
Second on the list is episode 34, the last one with the storage unit,
Okay.
with 139 comments.
Okay. I'm pretty...
So it's pretty... Yeah.
I'm pretty on point here with all of this. These are pretty exact numbers, though, that you're throwing at me, so I don't understand how I know that. Keep going.
The next question is, what was the title of our first episode?
I literally, when we had everybody over for the crawfish party, I literally forgot the name of your and Hannah's podcast. I was like, it's almost American, but I literally was sitting there and I'm like, girls in LA, Swedish girls in LA. I literally forgot it.
Okay.
I started saying all these other things.
Okay, let me give you a hint.
Okay.
My dad and Whitney Houston.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna remember this, but it's The Bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
The Bodyguard. Kevin Costner and Whitney. I don't know.
So the actual name of the episode is The Bodyguard and Surviving a Zombie Apocalypse.
Okay, yeah, which is also a good title. But listen to me, our titles like fucking don't make any sense. As soon as we come up with it, I literally forget that I even said it.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of our titles. Because I'm like, okay, what did we talk about? We talked about The Bodyguard. We talked about Zombie Apocalypse. We said Bruce Willis 6 times. Throw Bruce Willis's name in there. And then that's the title.
Yeah.
So there's like, no, it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what the fuck this one's going to be, but it's not going to make any sense.
Okay, next one. Which episode is our shortest episode?
That's probably around the time when I was like over doing podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the one where I was like just like clearly tired and in a bad mood.
No.
Okay, I don't know. I have no
It's
idea.
kind of the opposite of that.
I was in a really good mood and it was short.
Mm-hmm.
The Halloween episode?
Nope.
The episode with the animals when we were sitting on the couch?
Nope. Give you one more try to guess.
I don't know.
It's the episode when you get back from Atlanta. Andrew is back, baby.
Oh, okay. That was the shortest. How long is it? It's like an hour and 5?
It's episode 15 and it's 59 minutes long.
That's crazy. I must have been so happy to be back. I just wanted to
wrap it up.
I
think we just talked about like
being gone,
being away from each other, and then
Yeah.
like a little bit about you being on like not on set because you didn't want to reveal anything.
Yeah.
But then you were just like, okay, this is what the episode is about, and I don't have anything more to say because I don't want to reveal stuff that we're not allowed to reveal yet.
Probably wasn't a good episode because I just kept saying I can't divulge that information. Okay.
I mean, it's like it was up. I think we have almost 3,000 views on that one. So compared to everything else,
but because of our title saying Andrew's back from filming, and so people thought I was gonna do a bunch of spoilers because typically I'm bad with that. But
okay.
Not this time.
Now I'm looking for an exact number, which I know you're great at.
Okay.
How many subscribers do we currently have on YouTube?
We were. I honestly can't remember the last time I looked at it. We are.
Just throw out a number.
What was the amount we needed again to monetize? Was it 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're at 1,328.
It's 1,577.
Okay. I was wrong, but that makes me feel better.
So we're getting up there.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
really
good.
Happy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Now I'm looking for. This is something that one of us said.
Mm-hmm.
So who said blank and I just got into a big fight?
Oh.
And what episode was it?
I don't remember what episode that is, but it's the episode that we got into a big fight down in our original shooting location. But that turned out to be a really good episode.
Yeah.
But we almost weren't going to film.
Yeah.
Like we got into such a bad fight right before, and I was like I can't do this. And then you were very determined to keep pushing forward, and then I was like, okay, well, if we're going to do this, I'm going to be a dick right in the beginning. Not a dick, but just
So what is the full saying?
Baby, I don't remember.
Blank and I just got into a big fight. Who said that?
Michelle and I just... Oh, I said it. Sorry. That's the question.
That's the question.
I said that. Yeah, I said that. I said it. Yeah. And then it turned into a really good episode. Because then we were talking about it.
You want to guess what episode that was? Just throw me a number.
Hold on. What number was the one... I'm going to say... Was it... 17?
Earlier. This was pretty early.
9?
Earlier.
4?
Later.
6.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good when I just start guessing, though.
Episode 6 So we were 6 episodes in, and you open up the whole podcast with, Michelle and I just got into a huge fight.
Well, because I don't because
no, I know,
yeah.
and I'm just
Well,
sitting there giggling.
This is let's talk about fights real quick.
But can I just say one thing?
Okay.
The name
as long as
the
it's
name
about this.
of the name of the episode is called Controlled by Anxiety and Talking Through a Fight.
That's a good
Episode
name.
6.
You probably came up with that one because I don't remember that. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You want to talk about the fight? When we get into a fight.
Okay, so not typically. This is just a fact. I don't like fighting publicly. I don't like having arguments publicly. It's not that Michelle likes it. Michelle doesn't typically do that either. But when we're like in public and we're like disagreeing, she doesn't mind raising her voice a little bit when there's people around. I just get like super reserved and I'm not fucking talking about this right now. No.
I said speak your truth.
And so I'm like, I'll walk away. So I think going into that episode, like we got into a really heated argument, and I was like, fuck this. I'm done with the podcast. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm super pissed. I don't know. It's just saying all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And Michelle's sitting there like all calm, and she's like, we're filming still. We're going to film still. And I'm like, no, we're fucking not. And
I was also so angry because I was like, we committed to do this podcast and you're quitting 5 episodes in.
I was very upset.
You were also kind of in a phase when you were like starting stuff and then you wasn't like, you were kind of getting over it.
What the fuck does that mean?
You were kind of in a period of time where you were starting projects.
What projects?
Well, you were like pushing me to that we were gonna start stuff, and then you like didn't finish, and then you didn't like you just got done with it. You were just like,
I need an example.
When we did the t-shirts.
Yes.
You were pushing that super hard, and then we ended up dropping it on 9/11, which kind of like made the whole thing.
That was a weird day to do it.
Yeah, because you were really pushing. You were like, we should release it, and then after we were like, fuck, we should.
I'm very impatient.
You are. And same thing with when we were trying to do the notebook. You were pushing that super hard in the beginning, and then you were just like, oh, I don't feel like doing this anymore because I'm over it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a time where you were pushing, which I was happy that you were pushing to us to do something together.
Yeah.
But I was very scared that you were going to be like, I'm over it 6 episodes in.
Yeah. Well.
And I'm happy that now we're
but
here.
I was like, but that's the problem.
Later.
This is the problem. When I was doing certain things because I was like, oh, like how could we make like a passive income or like a secondary income or like whatever. And so my mind was very like centered on that. And I realized for myself, I'm not good at making money through things that I am not personally passionate about. Yeah. You know, I'm not business minded, like at all. Like zero. Like I just don't have it. It's not, if I'm not passionate about what I'm doing or enjoying what I'm doing, I will not make money from it because I just don't care, you know? And so like, that's a problem maybe, but not a problem that I'm going to solve ever because I just don't like doing things I don't like doing. I don't know. But yes, okay, those were good examples, and you win this. But to be fair, like, yeah, I think that was like I was putting too much pressure on myself in the early episodes.
Yeah.
Because it was like we would have really good episodes, and then this was when I was still trying to figure out, which I still have problems with this, like where I'll address the camera, and like I just need to like always look at this as like
I don't mind addressing the camera from time to time.
But like I'm like the point of this podcast is that you and I are having just like a conversation.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to, I think some of the best episodes are when you and I are like fully engaged.
Yeah.
And it just takes me a while sometimes, but like especially in the first episodes we had so many, I felt like we had so much built up like things we wanted to talk about, and it was so exciting from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then like there was moments that we had that seemed so entertaining, and then so I had this expectation of how I should be acting, and then it was like, and then I felt this pressure of like before doing an episode, I was like, I have to do this, I have to say this, I have to be funny here, I have to, and I started like, I literally started planning, and then that made me anxious and like and just an asshole, you know.
You weren't an asshole.
Did you say I'm not, or I am?
You're not.
I was like, I can be an asshole. It's okay.
You can, but I don't consider you an asshole for that. It was just more like you were being so hard on yourself in the wrong way of like pushing yourself into the ground instead of pushing yourself up, you know?
And that's why I have you. I love you.
But that's a good episode because we really do
episode.
talk through that fight. And like
and Michelle, I think you were like genuinely caught off guard when I opened with that, because like when we sat down, I was just
a little bit, but I was like, we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah, well, because I was still so upset about what happened, and I was just like, if in order for us to actually do this episode, I just need to say that, and it turned into like a good episode.
It turned into a really good episode. So if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it.
What was it again? What was the title?
The title was Controlled by Anxiety and Talking Through a Fight, episode 6.
Give it a listen. Episode 6.
Episode 6.
If you want to see what two
newbies,
imperfect people that are perfect for each other come together and make love and peace.
Sure. Yeah. The last ones are not like trivia questions. I mean, I would say you got like maybe one right.
I would say maybe more, but let's keep going.
But the other ones are not trivia questions. They're more like
give me a question. I'll answer it.
No.
Give me it. I'm feeling very knowledgeable right now.
Like, how many times did we have to re-record an episode?
That happened once.
I don't remember which episode that was.
You want to know why? Because there was that's why we ended up getting this hard drive.
Yeah.
Because we did an episode. We were like happy with it, and then we couldn't upload it.
No, so that was right after we did get the hard drive, because we filmed it with the hard drive plugged in.
Yes.
So it was like 4,000 megabytes big, so we couldn't even like put it into any editing program.
We tried to like upload it, and it said like 48 years to upload.
Yeah.
I was like, we don't have time for that.
That's a
Next episode will drop in 48 years. We'll see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
But we were so frustrated when that happened.
Yeah, that also was like, I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Which we are very lucky that all the equipment is working right now, knock on wood. We do need to like update our shit.
We do. I mean, we want to get, we've been talking about this for forever, but like we do want to get new mics.
We're the kind of people that wait till it breaks.
Yeah. Yes.
Till the wheels fall off, so they say.
But I think so far we've only re-recorded one episode.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there's another question that I want to bring up here later. So
Answer it.
Okay, I'll just say it.
Or ask
it just says which episode was the harder to record, technical issues, mood, etc.
That one where I was like clearly in an upset mood.
The fight one episode.
No, not the fight one. The fight one was good. Like us talking through it during the episode made that episode good, and I felt like we grew as people. But remember the one where we were in here and we shot it at like 11 o'clock at night?
Yes.
That one was like, I was literally falling asleep. Like I was being super short with you, and I was being a huge dick because like I was mad that we kept putting it off, but we had to shoot it because this was when Michelle was like really strict with like, we need to release an episode every Wednesday. Yeah. And obviously
this was before we started going down to an episode every other week.
Yeah, and then now we go down to an episode a month. I mean, yes, there's a fine line of like we need some rules.
Yeah, we don't want to get burned out.
Yeah.
And it's also sometimes there could just literally be nothing happening, and we're like, we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's better when we feel like that urge to do.
Yeah,
an
when we feel
episode.
like excited to do an episode, because the episode is gonna be so much better when we sit down and do it, because we actually have something to discuss.
Yeah, and also I think when we get new equipment and hopefully like
Can bring guests on
when we have like a house and a studio and we start
when we're super super rich.
No, but like but I'm looking
house,
forward
studio setup.
I'm looking forward to that chapter of like where we have like a guest that comes on and we can just
who's doing the research for the guest?
Obviously you are.
I don't want to. We have to have an assistant then also.
Yeah. And then like I mean it depends on like how we will have somebody off screen that can like fact check us, because we are known to just say things that are not true. Because I'm like, I read something somewhere and I'm like, yes, and then you're like optometrists or something, and then next thing you know, people are like, that is not true what you said. And
please just like fact check us on the comments.
Take everything we say with not a grain of salt, handful of salt, like a rock of salt.
I just meant like if we're saying something that's completely incorrect, please correct us. Please let us know.
Or just politely
nudge us in the right direction.
No. Make a mental note and be like,
that's wrong.
They have said that they are typically wrong on a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, is my life perfect?
Yes.
Pretty damn close. So I might be wrong or I might be right.
Yeah. I don't remember which episode it was, but that episode, it was like all of the factors. Like our moods were super low. We were super tired. And then the equipment kept failing.
Yeah.
It was like the mics were glitching. The phone kept dying. The ring light was like flickering. Like nothing was working. And we were so frustrated. And I think you can tell it in the episode.
Oh,
like Andrew was editing. He was like, I hate this episode.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we shouldn't even release this. And then, I mean, we did anyways. But like a common comment type thing that people were like, oh, Andrew definitely seems grumpy in this, or like moody. And it's like, I didn't even want to be doing it. So yeah, I think like it's a good rule of thumb. If I feel like that, we shouldn't force an episode.
But then also you have to be more positive.
Yes, I have to be more positive. But I think this goes back to when we were doing an episode every Wednesday. I was just genuinely burned out. And I was like, I don't even know what we're going to talk about. Yeah. Like, I just felt like we were doing it for the sake of doing it and not because we wanted to. Yeah. And this goes back to, like, if I'm not passionate about it. If I'm not passionate.
Well, you're passionate about me. And things like this makes me happy.
Yes, but if we have nothing to talk about, it's not fun for anybody.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I really like that.
I love you.
Give me a kiss. Okay. What's our recording drink / snack of choice?
While we record?
Yeah.
I mean, matcha, I think, is what ideally you would like, right?
Oh.
What are we talking about? Like while we're recording right now?
Yeah.
While we're recording right now?
Yes. No. I'm just saying, like, what's our ideal snack or drink of choice while we're podcasting? Like, what is your ideal drink? Coffee.
Yeah.
Black coffee.
Coffee.
That's your answer.
And yours is matcha.
Is it though?
You do it a lot. Or you just say green tea and milk?
I do tea.
Yeah, but you do matcha a lot of the times too.
Yeah, I feel like both of those are.
But see, no, I usually will start with like black coffee because hopefully we're doing it in the morning. Yeah. And then this is like a little mix, a little cocktail of stuff, you know? Just not liquor. I'm not like an actual cocktail. Like it just has like vitamins and.
It's a mocktail of stuff.
Yeah, mocktail, but has like creatine and L-theanine. I don't even know all the stuff in it, but it's good for you.
It's good. It's good for me. But I would say your idea. We don't really snack because snacking is.
Well, I think that's weird to do while you're recording. No one wants to hear like.
It's also just like It's also just like we don't have mic stands anymore. That's like holding the mic for us. Like
was a good decision.
Was it? Oh my god, I was listening to some of our early episodes when we were
Do
down.
they sound bad?
It echoes a lot.
Well, that's because we were in that room.
I know.
But I missed that room because the acoustics in that room were phenomenal.
Not on the podcast.
It doesn't sound good on the podcast?
No, because it echoes too much.
But the Dracula episode
Yeah,
sounded...
you singing in there is good, but like the rest of the episode, like us just talking, it's too like echoey.
I mean, that Dracula singing I did in there, I think is probably one of my best. I really enjoyed the echo in that place.
Who edits the episodes?
I do. But if there's anything real technical that has to be done, I bring in the big guns, Michelle, because like she actually knows how to use her computer.
I told you when we started this podcast, I said I do not want to be the one sitting editing.
Yeah. Pretty much what happens is like she puts everything on the computer and then I sit there, and when I say editing, I don't mean like I'm taking things out. It's very rarely that I'll take things out. It's like only if like we say something that's like really
Do we have to bleep?
No. Like if we say something that is like just not true, like I've only taken a couple like serious things out, like where I say something that I think is like factual and it's just not, and it's like, okay, I shouldn't say that because it's just gonna make people think that that's real and it's not real. I misheard or misread something.
Yeah.
And then there's been times where like there was one episode where I said, like, I was like, oh no, I want to say something, and I paused, and it literally looks like my brain turned off. And Michelle's like this. This is Michelle's reaction. Anyways, and I'm just like this. Like, and I was like, what? I thought the camera froze. And I'm like, what is going on? And it was just my brain literally stopped working. And it was just, I was like, this is crazy. I need to I just cut a little sliver out and just made it shorter because it was wild. I was like, I think I just died right there for a second.
Malfunction for a little bit.
But yeah, so Michelle puts all the footage on there and she syncs up the beginning and the end. But the reason why I have to sit and watch it is I don't know why, but we have the audio recording to these mics and then we have the video recording. And when she puts the video on there and the audio, for whatever reason, about every 40 seconds to 50 seconds, the audio slightly goes off sync with our voices. So I have to cut the audio and then drag it forward a little bit. And it's the most tedious, annoying fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
But I have to do that because if you just slap the audio on there and sync it up at the beginning, it will, in 40 to 50 seconds, it will just be off sync. And I don't know why it does that. And it's honestly annoying as fuck. But
it is. And I could never...
But it also gives me a chance to so while I'm doing that, I'm watching the episode, I'm watching the kind of the flow of it, and then I'm taking notes of what we can do sound bites on, what I think is a funny moment.
We forgot to upload sound bites from last
episode.
episode.
I wrote those all down and sent them to you, and you never did that. But we're gonna move on through that. We don't need to do that now because we're on a new episode.
I still want to do that.
No, but
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, but also it gives me a chance to write a description because it refreshes my brain of what we talked about, and I kind of write down key things for the description, and then that helps me fuel an idea for the title.
Yeah.
And then I will forget about all of that as soon as this gets posted.
As soon as Michelle takes over, he's I forgot about it.
This
already.
is also a crazy thing. Okay.
What?
I just want to say this real quick.
No, you're fine.
Real quick.
We have a lot of time.
I feel like I have a good memory. What is it? Short-term memory or long-term memory? I think I have a really good short-term memory because when I need to memorize lines, I'm I have to do this and I could do it. Mm-hmm. But then as soon as I'm done with that, I don't even...
You drop it in your memory bank.
Yeah, and that's what I do with our title and our description.
Yeah.
I just Control, Alt, Delete.
Got it.
Also, I want to say one last thing.
Go for it.
I don't know how to type on a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a computer class, I think, in 5th grade, but I never did it.
I'll teach you.
No, it's something that I'm never going to learn.
I'll teach you.
I'm never going to learn it because I will never have a computer job. But no,
I want to teach you so in the future when we have kids and they need help with homework, because it's probably going to be on a computer.
By the time our kids are in school, it's going to be this. You're just going to be looking at a screen and you're going to be thinking about what you want and it's going to appear. The keyboards are going to be obsolete.
I like typing on the keyboard. When it's like a crispy keyboard, you're like...
No, see, I remember class when they put the cover over the buttons and you just had to, like, out of memory, know where the buttons are. You know? Did you ever do that? When they put, like, that cover, like the orange cover slip and they show you where the A is and the... What's the other one? Like, where the H or something?
I can type on a computer without looking.
Okay, so...
But I never did when they covered.
We had a computer class in, like... Or maybe it was 7th grade. I don't remember. It was, like, elementary or middle school. I don't know. But they would put this cover over the keyboard so you couldn't see the letters. And you had the starting point for your hands that you always go back to. And they had, like, little dots so you knew. And then they would have you write things that you see on the screen to, like, practice your keyboard skills. I fucking hated that class because I was so bad at it. And, but moving
it was really hard for me to, when I go to a PC computer now, from having an Apple computer.
Like this flat.
Yeah, it's different typing because also, like, getting certain symbols, like the @ sign, like, that's a whole different way how to do it and stuff like that. And I always get confused of, like, how do I do an @ sign?
Yeah.
You know? But
it's a real skill. It's like it's like playing an instrument.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
It's like playing guitar.
No.
That's honestly it's the same thing. If you're, like, really fast at typing, you could probably be as good as, like, I don't know, Jimmy Page or something.
You're so stupid. But the funniest thing about keyboards is before I moved to America, I had to do an English test in Sweden. That was like $500 to do. And it was a written, a speaking, a listening, and what's the third one?
Typing?
Well, writing, speaking, listening. What could be a fourth one?
Writing, speaking, listening.
Maybe it only was 3.
Showing.
Maybe it only was 3. Okay. But this was an English test that I had to do to prove that I was good enough at English to be able to study in in the United States in a different language, basically.
Okay.
And I honestly think I got better points than I was supposed to, because, like, I got my speaking points. They were so good, and I think they, like, overheard someone else next to me, like, answering the questions. Because, like, I was sitting in a room with, like, 40 other people, you know, like, computer, and I hated speaking English in public. And they were like, they asked me a question. I had, like, headphones on like these, and they asked me a question, and then I had to, like, speak into this microphone, or it was like a little microphone like this, to, like, answer the question. And it was, like, timed. It was like they asked the question, and then I had to, like, speak into the microphone instantly after, like, after the beep. And I, like, started talking, and I was like, like, I got lost of track when I was, like, answering the question, or I didn't even understand the question. I was like,
that seems like the most stressful, like,
it was, like, super stressful. Like, I literally, after I did my speaking part, I literally went out to the bathroom and cried in the bathroom during my test. Because I was just like, I failed this. I was like, I spent $500 on doing this fucking test, and I failed on this speaking part, you know? And it's the same with, like, the listening test was, like, they asked a question, and then I had to, like, type the answer. And, like, sometimes I was like, I have no idea what they're even saying. Like, this is a word I don't even know about. Yeah. And it's not like I'm bad at English, but this was, like, one of my biggest fears moving here and, like, studying in America was, like, I was so scared of speaking in public in English.
I remember when we first met.
And I was like, my biggest fear of moving here was literally being in class and the teacher asking me a question I have to answer in front of the whole class.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my biggest fear right now. Not, like, moving to a different continent by myself. But, like, it worked out. I got really high score, and I think they overheard someone else on that Maybe it was connected to someone else's microphone. I don't know, but
You probably just you were overthinking it. But those,
like some of the questions I was just dead quiet.
They probably were literally just looking for comprehension, and that you were able to say words that like formed some kind of a sentence. Listen to me. When I took my GED test,
But wait,
hold on.
okay.
When I took my GED test,
Yeah.
I had this Spanish woman in her 50s next to me that she did not speak any English, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and we get like, because you take like 5 tests. It's like math, science, writing, history, and what else would there be? I don't know. I think there was like, it's writing. I don't know. There was like a couple, you had to take all these fucking tests. The basics, to general education. But this lady
Physics,
next to me,
chemistry, no.
No. It was like just science, and then math, writing, reading. Reading was one, like your comprehension of reading. This lady next to me spoke no English. Like I was like, hey, how are you? And she's like, nothing, no response. I was like, good luck. Like,
oh, God.
but she got like, I think she passed. I don't know. They send you your scores. I have no idea. But I was sitting there. And I was like, fuck. I was like, okay, this lady, this is her, like, English is her second language. I was like, I just dropped out of high school and I've been in school for years. I was like, I should be able to do this, you know? Like, most of the people in that classroom with me were, like, in their 50s, and they were,
that was the
what they looked like,
most of the people with me in that room was, like, 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Because they're looking to study abroad.
Yeah.
But the thing that I wanted to, why I mentioned all of this was because on the written part, which was the last part, because you only had like, I think 3 hours to complete the whole test, and you had 1 10-minute break during this 3 hours, and I took my 10-minute break to go cry.
Yeah.
The written test was the last one, and you were supposed to write like a 1-page essay about, like, they asked a question, and you were supposed to write an essay of why you have this answer, blah, 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 you know? And there were Swedish keyboards that had the settings of an American keyboard. So not all the keys were correct. So, like, I had no, like, symbols. I had no, like, periods, no commas, no, like...
None of that in the essay?
I didn't know where they were on the keyboard. So, like... For the last 10 minutes of my essay, they were like, oh, I have like a piece of paper, 1 piece of paper for 40 people to show where all the correct symbols are on this keyboard for how they've like put it, like installed it. So like I had to fact check my whole essay. So the last like 5 minutes was when I got the piece of paper. And I was, like, going through, like, adding periods, adding commas, you know? And...
it gave you a nice chance to proofread your essay.
Well, I only got to do on, like, half of the essay, and then the time was over. And
Well, I mean, listen, again, I think the point of those testings, first of all, it's like they're putting you in, like, a stressful situation. Like, the thought of listening like this, like, all right, the next question is going to be, how many buses are in the... back of the garage if Matt drops them off with a cucumber patch? I don't know. Like, they ask you.
I was like trying to figure it out. I was like,
they ask you this question, and then they're like, please answer. You'll have 4 minutes to answer the question after the beep, and it's like beep, and then you're just like, okay, 4 buses. Matt has cucumbers. Sorry. I'm saying. Oh, by the way, it's Michelle's dad's birthday today. Happy birthday, Matt.
Oh, it is. Happy birthday, Dad.
I was just Matt's popped in my mind, so I used that name. But that beeping sound, I know that beeping sound you're talking about is like literally it's to throw you off. That's all that is. They're like, oh, this makes people sweat and then puts them under pressure, and let's see if they can still think. But I think
I hate answering questions if I don't see them written in front of me.
I just hate...
I have a really hard time doing that.
If you ask me a question in a setting of, like, I need to respond immediately, I instantly am like...
That beep sound just makes your whole brain go...
Yeah. Like, I hate answering... Yeah, I'm just like, nope, I drop out and I walk away. I'm like, I'm dropping out of this. Bye. But the reason why I brought up the keyboard thing is because, like, that's, like, a real... that turned into a real fear for me, because forever I was like, I don't fucking care. I didn't own a computer ever. Like, once I left my mom's home or apartment, when I moved out of that, I never owned a computer. I never went and bought one. I never needed one. I never had a computer. And
then you met this girl who has like 6.
Yeah, and then Michelle has like a lot of computers. But the reason why it became a fear for me that I don't know how to like properly type, like I can kind of maneuver a keyboard, but it's not like hands-on just typing and looking at the screen. It's like beep boop boop. Beep, beep,
You're
beep,
like
beep. Yeah, like I'll use a couple fingers, but it's mainly like it might as well be that, you know. But I use a couple, and I'll use my
he's
thumb
really
on the
cute
space
when
bar.
he's typing.
But the reason why this became a fear for me is because when I did Christmas in Pine Valley,
No, I was like, I don't know if I should mention that.
That's why I wanted to bring it up. So I did that Christmas movie, and there's a scene where
in the beginning,
this threw me off.
He's
so
a reporter.
Yeah, I'm a reporter. Like, we're doing stuff, and I'm typing on a computer and like looking down, and they're like, all right, we're gonna get a reverse shot. I want to like the director wanted me to type out this first sentence, and then they were gonna get an insert of my hands, and I'm just like looking at him. I'm like, huh, okay. And then I start to do it, and then he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know how to type, dude. I was like, this is the fastest I could go. And he is just like, huh. Okay, and then they ended up having like, I think there was like a props person that was just there, and they just recorded the screen, and she typed up the first sentence really fast, and then they just got a shot of me just like kind of over the shoulder typing, but like yeah. So now I'm constantly like, whenever I'm like ever get cast in anything, I'm always just like, please don't have me typing on a computer. Please don't have me typing on a computer.
Good thing you're not vicious in BDB, because he's like the one on a computer.
Yeah, but he's like, I don't even know if they would ever see him writing words out.
No,
he's like doing tech shit. And
I know. I'm just saying that it's funny.
No, but I would, if I got cast as V and it was like a computer nerd, I would be sweating every time I got a script. I'd be like, please fucking don't have me typing anything. And then, I mean, people probably watching this like, why don't you learn how to type? When the fuck am I going to type?
Shh, don't curse.
Sorry. I'm going to be better about that.
I'm going to beat that.
But when am I going to type? I'm not going to go in the bedroom and just start typing on the computer. Like, I literally use my phone for everything. I could type so fast on my phone. I'm the fastest. I can get like 100 words a minute on my phone typing. But on a computer, it's like 3 words a minute. It's bad. Okay, but I just wanted that was like a little confession I had, because that's something I'm afraid of math, and I'm afraid of typing on a computer.
He's afraid of numbers, and he's afraid of keyboards.
And I'm just, the more I'm like open about that, the more I can say fuck you if someone asks me to do that in person. Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
You're so silly.
Sorry.
I just have one more question.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of a boring one, to be honest. It's just like, who usually set up the mics and equipment?
We tag team that.
We do. And it's like, we kind of tag team a lot. Like, yes, Andrew edits the episodes, but it's like, I make sure everything gets recorded, and like manage that. And then I put it all up on the computer, set everything up for you. You sit down and you edit the actual episode. And then once you're done, I go in and I do like the outro, I do the intro, I put in any extra effects.
You also you do like for instance, if we put a video of me falling, that will be Michelle, because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, or like any text in the episode or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then I download everything and I upload everything to YouTube.
Because that involves like knowledge of the computer, which I don't even know how to turn her computer off. Like I don't understand it.
And then Andrew writes the description and the title.
Yeah.
And then I make the cover photos. When we set up the equipment, Andrew sets up the chairs and the ring light that we have, and the camera, and I fix everything with the mics and make sure that the recording from the computer
is gonna sound good and it's like levels. Yeah, I feel like we're pretty good at I feel like we equally tag team stuff, but the little bit more technical stuff Michelle handles, because she's I'm an old man, you know, and I didn't get a cell phone till I was 18, so
yeah,
cut me some slack. You had like a laptop when you were what, like 12? When did you get your first iPad or laptop? Laptop.
I think I was 16. I got it from school. No,
There you go.
I was. Yeah, 16. I got it for school for my first degree.
Yeah. See,
I got it from. It was an Apple. It was my first like. That was my first Apple.
Yeah.
Computer.
Okay. So when we
I like completely blanked.
we had a family computer
Yeah,
in
that's
our living
what we
room.
had. That's what we had before that.
Yeah, but it was like that's the most technology we had in our life, and it was like it took fucking 20 minutes to connect to the internet. Our internet was super slow.
Yeah.
God forbid.
My dad had the internet shut down after 8.
You turn it off after 8.
Yeah, like he had an automatic shutdown of the internet after 8.
Yeah, our computer was full of viruses because me and my friends would like just look up things we shouldn't be looking up. Not just like porn, just like we would look up like awful videos of
Porn?
like,
I'm kidding.
awful videos of like people dying, and like we just had like all these, and we would download all this music. Our computer had like multiple Trojan viruses on it. Do you remember like the Trojan virus was like a bad virus to get?
No.
My computer had a full Trojan army in it, you know?
Yeah. I know my mom got a virus on her work computer, which deleted their whole hard drive, which includes like all the photos of me from ages like 8 to 14. Yeah.
That's sad that they didn't have a backup for that.
Yeah, because that was after they. Because before all of the photos before that, like they had them actually printed because it was shot on like film or like a digital camera, like from all of our trips and stuff.
I guarantee you, there's I mean, if they kept the hard drive, they couldn't bring it to someone. That's like
they tried.
That's sad.
So there's only a few rare photos of me from that time.
If you can find her on MySpace.
I didn't have MySpace. Yeah, sorry. I had BDB.
What is BDB?
Bildagboken.
Oh, is that like a Facebook for Swedish people?
That's like Instagram before Instagram. Like it's a photo diary. It's basically what it's called.
Okay.
But it's so funny because every time.
Was it actually before Instagram?
Yeah. It was like before Facebook. Like it was before Facebook too. It was like at the. Like right before Facebook, and then it was like kind of going into Facebook, and then it died down once Instagram came up. But it's so funny because every time I talk to Hannah about it, I don't know, that like it's a Swedish thing, you know. And every time I mention the show BDB, she's like, Bilderboken. I was like, yeah.
That's funny.
That's. Yeah. No, we're pretty good at keeping it as equal as possible, and it also depends on like who has the most energy that week or who is busy. Like there was one time you left, so I had to edit the podcast, or like
I think doing the sitting and having to rewatch it can be really brutal.
Yeah, it is.
Like I sometimes it's like so mind-numbingly painful to like just like rewatching, because
it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, and so it's like that sucks sometimes, but sometimes it's like if the episode's really good, I'm like I enjoy rewatching it and seeing what we said, because like, there's been a couple episodes where like, oh, that was entertaining. I think people are gonna like that. But then there's just like, I think I'm gonna enjoy rewatching some of this, but like right now I'm starting to get tired. Yeah. Because it's like just a little bit late in the day.
Do you have anything else you want to end this episode on?
Well, is that everything we had planned to talk about?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
It is? Okay. I mean, I'm
doctors, farmer's market, Andrew hurting himself, storage unit.
See you guys in Cincinnati.
1 year. See you guys in Cincinnati. Not me, him.
Just me. Yeah, Michelle's not going to be able. I mean, listen, people. I got a lot of messages.
I got a lot of messages.
People are like, "Oh, are you going to be in Cincinnati?" Listen. We have 2 dogs and a cat. I would love if Michelle came.
I would love to come.
Yeah, it would be.
But we can't.
Yeah, it's just like
I have
figuring out who's going to watch the animals and stuff, and like people are like, "Oh, we'll get a sitter." Like our dogs are hard to take care of.
Our sitter's in Sweden.
Yeah, our sitter. We have to fly from Sweden to come here to watch, and it's. We're not going to do it for Cincinnati, so.
Sorry.
Yeah, but she'll be there in spirit in here.
Yeah, I'll be there on FaceTime. No, I was kidding.
FaceTime the whole time. But no, I'm good. I'm starting to get tired. I want to eat some blueberries. I think it's time. We've been fasting. We've been fasting
I
kind
feel like that green juice kind of
yes.
broke the fast.
Well, no, it did. It did. We're
It
not.
did.
We're not in
It did. It did.
autophagy. What is it? Apophagy?
It did.
Autophagy? Yeah. No, I mean we're not in a fasted state, but we have no real substance in our tummies.
Substeps.
I'm hungry. I want to eat some eggs.
We got tomatoes and basil from the farmer's market too. That we
Yeah,
want to make.
I want to smell the basil. Okay. All right. Are we
I
are we
wanna
moving on?
Smell the basil.
Are we moving on?
We're moving on. Moving out.
'Kay,
moving
guys.
on.
Thank you so much for joining us this week. Michelle got her storage unit. I have a cracked rib, okay? And I want you guys to sit with this next week and really think about what you guys have done. Okay? This rib is directly blamed on you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is your fault. It hurts to breathe.
You are so silly. You are so silly.
See you guys next week.
I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
We'll see you whenever we want. I mean, you say 2 weeks, but it's probably
He will
gonna
see
be
you guys
in Cincinnati.
in Cincinnati.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Go away.
Go.
Go. What are you guys
Get
still
outta here.
doing here? What the fuck are you guys doing here still? Bye.